is a different take. I'm going to go around and introduce you to the guys and give them a chance to say something about themselves, but let me just rip it off real quick. So we got our boy Max on camera right to me. We got right below me on my side. We got my brother Clint, and we got Mel. And Mel is actually where I'm going to sit first to have him tell you a little bit about himself. Go, Mel.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Mello. You know what I mean? I'm just here to be nothing like that. I'm here for all the smoke. As you can tell, I'm the blackity black, blackity black. Yep, that's me on the show. Here to represent for me and mine. Yeah, man.
Mel looking for that static and that black dick. I got you. Understood, man. Understood. Man. All right. Let me swing it on over to Max. Max, why don't you tell him a little bit about yourself as well?
Yep. It's the man. It's man. It's Max on this side, man. The only Puerto Rican in the chat room. Well, the only real one. And I'm just here, man, just to have a good time, man, and talk all of these good ass conversations we're about to have. So stay tuned.
Sounds good, man.
Thanks to you, Chad.
Thanks, pal. All right, and let's round it out with my baby brother Clint. Go ahead and tell him a little bit about yourself.
So even though his name is Mello, I take that role. I'm probably the most mellow person here. I'm the basic white guy. I just have bland thoughts and opinions, so I'm just here to keep the peace. That's pretty much it. How about you, Chad?
All right, fair enough. Yeah, so I'm probably by far the most loud and obnoxious one, and very much like Mel, I'm going to be looking to fuel the fire. I want that controversy. If I disagree even a little bit, I'm going to try to throw the conversation way the other way. So that's what I'm looking to do. And that's pretty much a pretty brief introduction. You guys will get to know us more as these videos progress, and hopefully ask us whatever you want to hear, whatever you want us to give a different take on.
But you see, it's already a different take in the very beginning. I said I want all the smoke. He said, I'm going to fuel the fire.
Well, there you have it. There you have it. Yeah, so we thought we might touch on a few general topics, some of the things trending right now that, we're picking up on different media platforms. And I think a good place to start would be all that drama going on between Pete Davidson and Kanye. And I guess I'll get us going. And I always thought, Pete Davidson, they both obviously struggle with mental health and whatnot, but I always thought Pete Davidson was more composed and more mature than Kanye. Kanye had been calling out Pete Davidson, talking about how he's going to fuck him up, shit like that. But now we got Pete Davidson doing what I believe is stooping to Kanye's level, talking about I'm in bed fucking your wife and sending naked pictures of himself to Kanye, and I think that's kind of low. So I don't know where you guys stand on that.
That was actually pretty dope. That's something I would do, to be honest. What you think, Mo?
You would do that? Seriously?
You would send Kanye naked pictures of yourself?
Yeah, dude. Not that part. I was talking about the other part, actually. Okay. I was talking about I'm in bed with your wife. That's everybody gets to that point. Like the guy been freaking harassing him through the whole freaking social media. Shit, man.
This guy's fucking his wife with his kid's mother.
That was his wife. Come on, man.
That was his everybody's.
She's for the streets, man. Come on.
Bye.
I mean, just because
she wants to be.
Yeah,
they all do. That entire fucking household. Holy,
but other than that, the rest of those texts was really, him talking to Kanye, talking about, hey, let's meet up like men, and and talk and whatever, and then Kanye was talking about, I'll see you at my Sunday service, and Pete Davidson or whatever his damn name is, he was telling him, no, man, I don't want to do this publicly. I want to do this in private. Let's do this man to man. It's not about, it's not about social media and the news and everything for me. I just want to, I just want your kids to be good or whatever. So, but that was the only, troll thing that he did in that whole conversation. Other than that, he was actually really trying to help Kanye.
Yeah, but I mean, so that's fine and all, but that's kind of like saying, you know, I'm a lifeguard at a pool and I shoot one kid. That's really the only bad thing I did. Other than that, I'm stopping kids from drowning. All I did was shoot that one kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, all he did was
Yeah.
like literally say like, by the way, my dick is in your wife. Want to see my dick? Here it is. You know,
Hey,
like,
hey, bro. He asked him where he was at. He didn't lie. He was next to his
Max,
wife.
Max, you're sick. You're sick. You literally said he was
Oh,
actually
man, here we
trying
go.
to help Kanye. The
That's what
guy
I said. Did you see
boning
the
his
conversation?
baby mom is
Did
trying
you
to
see
help
the
him.
conversation? Did you see the conversation?
The
Or not?
conversation is he wrong or is he like who's the wrong person here? It's definitely Pete Davidson.
How
Yeah,
is he wrong?
I think he took
How
a
is
step
he
too far.
wrong?
He
What
just should have let the paparazzi take care of it. I think he took a
Are
step
you
too
serious,
far.
man? He already violated, man.
What did he
I mean,
violate? It's not like
he-
Kanye was his boy. Like,
yeah.
huh?
They
Yeah, I
were
think he was
chilling when
cool, man.
Kim and Kanye were together. Pete Davidson and Kanye were chilling. Because Pete always ends up in those weird situations, like that story about how like he went to he went out with Kid Cudi to like this restaurant,
Correct.
Yeah,
and
man.
and then Cudi was like, "Yo, just so you know, Kim and Kanye might be showing up," and
Right. Yeah.
yeah, Pete Davidson had already agreed to foot the bill, like pay the bill with his card, and he was like, "Oh fuck," because you know they ended up going to like this exclusive room and like ordering like. Kanye was like, I want to order that shit that isn't even on the menu. Like, just bring me fucking everything and like give me all the most
Normally
expensive
what they
liquor.
do too.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
cool.
It's just you can't tell somebody, hey, I want to take your whole family away.
yeah, I mean,
But we should talk, and I want to do it publicly, obviously, right? You're in the
Did he
mainstream,
technically say
but
that?
let's talk publicly. Let's talk on the low. Like, no,
well, no, I think that in my opinion, what he was doing right there, I don't think he was trying to keep it like shady on the low or anything like that. I think he actually was in that breath. Maybe he realized he crossed the line or went too far or something, because he's gone on record talking about how like him and Kanye both struggle like really bad with mental health issues, and how Kanye thinks it's like a stigma and it's a faux pas, to take meds. Like taking meds makes you like it brainwashes you, and that's not the real you. So Kanye goes off his meds, and this is the real me. And then Pete
And
Davidson's been
Pete's on
like,
the opposite side. Yeah.
don't do that.
Yeah.
If he's quoted as saying, if I ever got on a plane and the pilot was like, yeah, just to let you know, like I stopped taking all my meds. This is the real me you're going to be flying with. Like I would book the fuck off that plane, right? Like you don't want to be on that. He's like, take the meds. It's fine to do that. And you can just see Kanye sliding out of control. Like he punched that random fucking dude on the street. What was it, like 5-6 days ago? Yeah,
Who?
he laid somebody completely out.
Who was that? Kanye?
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
fuck? Why
Yeah,
can't I
he
get
did.
laid out by Kanye? I want to
Yeah.
get laid out by Kanye.
yeah. It was like it was all
Dude.
recorded too. Like there was
Dude,
no
I'll
hiding.
be. Dude, you'll be rich. You get you
Yeah.
you get fucking
You get hit by a damn billionaire.
Something just laid you out. Where the fuck you go?
Huh? Nah,
Did Kanye
mic
just show
wasn't-
up just now?
yeah,
Dude just went.
My-
you practicing, taking a fucking
Hey.
fall, NBA style.
Hey Kanye, is that you?
Yeah.
but is it?
So,
I mean, if that's accurate, like shit, man, that guy is about to get
100%.
paid.
Like you can Google it. Like he just
Yeah.
laid some dude out.
Did you guys get to check out the actual Kanye documentary?
The
Haven't.
The
The
one
one
on
on
Netflix?
Netflix?
No, I haven't watched that yet.
It shows both his genius and his insanity.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, those two kind of go hand in hand, though. I believe that once you hit a certain level of intelligence, like, you're not going to be all there. Like, so,
For
I just-
example, chat.
I mean, yeah. yeah.
Is that where you're trying to like compensate for your insanity?
Yeah, that's what it was. I'm not just crazy, right? It's because I'm smart, right? It's because I'm smart. It's all because I'm smart.
It's
I would
like
agree with that.
incredible seeing the change because he had a cameraman travel around with him before he even got signed because he knew he was going to be big. And
Yeah.
like it's just crazy to see every single moment. Like you see the rejections, You see when he's walking into Rockefeller and he's playing the music for them and they have no interest at all.
Mm-hmm.
You see when Scarface listens to the song, but is obviously not truly into it, but tells him this one was good. And
just kind of yesing him, patronizing him.
Just to like let him go. And Scarface saying, like, he asked Scarface, "Can you be on this?" And he was like, "No, I'm not going to be on it, but it's good."
Yeah. Not like me good, but
yeah. And he goes outside and he's like, "Scarface likes my shit," and I'm just like,
I think the turning point for him was the Chappelle show, right? Like, wasn't that it? Like, isn't that like notorious for being well, I don't know, man. Like, because Dave Chappelle's like on record saying like before Kanye blew up, before he got big, you know, he's on the show and he's like hanging out with like Mos Def and Quali, like Black Star. Yeah, and
he was gonna be big.
Yeah, one of his friends called him and he was like, you know, what am I doing? Oh, I'm chilling with Dave Chappelle, Mos Def, and Talib Kweli because my life is dope and I do dope shit. And like he wasn't even famous yet, like, right? So
you see that on there as well. Yo, he's done so many good things, but like, I don't know, you root for him in the beginning, then you feel sorry for him at the end.
I have a hard time feeling sorry for Kanye, and it's not just about them. I feel sorry for anyone like struggling with, you know, that much
mental health issues.
Yeah, I feel bad for that. Don't get me wrong, but like at a certain point, it's like he's doing it to himself. Also, like, what the fuck are you doing with "Make America Great" hats? Like, why are you fucking thumping fucking Trump? Like, cut the shit. Like, I don't know if you're doing it to get a rise out of people or if you honestly believe what you're saying, talking about slavery is fake. Like, what the fuck are you even saying? Like, like you can't, even if you're fucking certifiable, there's no way you don't realize what you're saying in that breath. Like, what are you doing? Like why is everybody like, you're a fucking idiot? Why does everybody think you're a fucking idiot? How about that one? Like, not everybody in the fucking world is wrong, but another story for another day on that.
Yeah, talking about idiots. Talking about
Go
idiots. I was just looking at down my newsfeed the other day, and guess what idiot popped up?
Was it me?
No, pretty close though.
Oh, okay, pretty close to me. I can't wait to hear it.
You're not that famous, man. Stop.
Famous.
I see your idiot face every day, but I'm talking about like, you know, like idiot face that actually was relevant. You know, I'll say like a year ago.
That's hurtful. So I'll
say like I'm talking about TEKASHI. He's reportedly going broke and can't pay the two people that are suing him because of a robbery that happened when he was with the Trey Nines Bloods. Treyway. You know,
that is super surprising.
That was in the right gang sign there. But yeah, he's claiming that he's broke and can't pay security. He can't pay the lawsuit, and yeah, what y'all think about that?
It first of all, it had nothing to do with him getting jumped or whatever the case may be. It has something to do with
I never said that.
The lifestyle he used to live.
Yeah.
Happened to keep up with that whole perception, and being an actual snitch.
Well, that's the thing, right? He comes out and like to make a point to like shit in the face of fucking adversity. He comes out and he wants to be on everybody's radar, right? Like he's not hiding out anywhere, and he's not hiding out because he's surrounded. And I know there's all those fucking meme videos of like, oh, right, like I thought I was always rolling with security, and you know the fuck he is, but like he's like fronting like he doesn't have any security. But yeah, that costs, and then if you think what he would have had to pay security before versus now that people are actually fucking gunning for him, like that. Right. I mean, that just increases it exponentially. So, like, this is his own fucking fault. His day-to-day life, like, he can't take a shit in a fucking McDonald's without having, you know, somebody sliding him toilet paper under the stall watching his ass, you know, so, yeah, he's going to go broke. And also, you know, though they say no such thing as bad publicity, his numbers, like when he's dropping and when he drops music, aren't anywhere near what they used to be. And then
not
also,
even close.
He's shitting on his fucking fans openly. Like, he's telling them, like, oh, my music sucks. I was just fucking joking around. I don't even think, like, people are just done. They'll buy any. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like
and the worst part is, man, he had so many followers. Following the blind, though. Because it's kind of like, dude, you stand for nothing. You stand for absolutely nothing. What you was going to say, Max?
I feel like that kid never had a gangster bone in him. And he was just a product. He was a product of the gang, man. Product they invested, money or whatever. And when it was time to, which happens on the regular, when you get signed to a record label, yeah, they don't beat you up and rob you, but they'll make sure that you disappear. They invested in their product, and at the end of the day, they wanted their money back, whatever it was,
He chose to make it seem like he was down with these people, and these people said,
but that's what I'm saying. To them, he was a product, but to him, he really thought he was actually part of something. Understand? But he was just a product. He was a product that was investing or washing money on.
I don't blame them at all.
I mean, I'm not going to the same lengths they're going, but like, and I'm talking about before the snitching, obviously, like where they did him dirty, but like that's his own fault. Like, he set himself up for it. So it's like, what do you expect? Like, you knew you weren't about it, and then you want to go like what's going to fucking happen. You know what I mean? So like, but again, I also think like, they fucking fleeced that kid. Like, it was holy shit. Like, it's I don't know. It's kind of like, I can't really, like, if that one kid on your fucking school bus, right, that gets picked on by literally fucking everyone, I feel like that was kind of him there, because, like, I'm going to take your lunch money and fuck your girl, and, oh, by the way, we're going to kill you, and, like, you're going to take the fall for all this shit. Remember, you're one of us? Remember when you were there for that? Yeah, you're going down for all that shit. Like, you're the one fucking trafficking.
And he was really putting hits on people, like openly, he was like 40,000 on this one, 50,000. Like, he was acting like he was really about that. But you thought I wasn't going to come back to haunt you.
The worst part is when they really, they was fucking his baby mom.
Yeah.
The leader. His best friend again. Damn, you guys, best friends.
His
best
friend,
right?
Yeah.
I don't even want none no more.
Yeah.
Like,
fuck Pete Davidson.
Man.
No.
Just get a naked picture or something, man. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, fuck Pete Davidson. I think this guy is more of a what was his name? Shoddy or whatever this name was. Yeah, Shoddy, man. That's a real side bitch right there.
TEKASHI walked so Pete Davidson could run. That's what it is. That's what it is. Oh, fuck.
Yo, and the worst part is, man, it's like, you don't know whether to feel bad for the kid or not, because, like, you see.
I do know whether or not to feel bad for him.
Do you know
TEKASHI?
Do you feel bad for him?
No, I don't feel bad.
Are you snitching? Are you guys snitching in his shoes? Are you snitching?
No, I can't.
No?
I'm sorry, it's not in my blood.
Are you snitching in his shoes?
I would have never got into his shoes, to be honest.
I'm saying though, you're in his shoes. Like, you're gone for life or dead.
Like, bro, I don't know, man. I would have never got in those shoes, man.
I don't know. I don't know. I would never. But like, then I think about, like, he's either dead or for sure going to jail for the rest of his life.
Dude, judged by 12 or carried by 6. I'm just saying.
Oh wow! Yeah, so we know we know who's gonna snitch, huh?
No, but basically, don't get into that, man. No, honestly,
no, of course, yeah. You'd have to be like, developmentally disabled to fucking put yourself in a situation like
There's
that.
a rule to snitching too, and it's like
The rule.
not if you're
One if by land, two if by sea.
it's like, you know, your grandmother, if let's say if something happened to your grandmother, if you're a civilian,
I'm snitching on her.
you can snitch.
He wants to snitch on his grandmother, man.
Snitches, he's
No,
not.
I'm not gonna snitch, man.
No, what I'm
You're
saying is
snitching on your grandmother?
civilian.
She's dead.
Max can't snitch because he's been in it.
You what?
I can't snitch. So if I know
Can't.
that, if I
can't
know
snitch.
that, if I
'Cause
know
he's done too much.
if I know that I you know, I can't carry the weight, I can't, you know, I just won't get into the shoes. It's like, you know, Melvin, asking me what would I do in his shoes. I would not get in those shoes. Understand? Like, bro,
I mean, that's
if
the
you're not
point.
if you're not a savage, if you're not a savage like the rest of them fucking savages, what are you here? You're in the
Fuck
wrong
it, I'm
fucking
going in
party,
his shoes.
dude.
I just have to know what I would do.
You're
I'm
not
gonna
in the
do
right-
exactly what he did.
Would you really?
What I'm saying is I want to get in his situation so I know how I would react. The only way I can do that is if I can, you know, let me drive down to the Bronx, let me fucking find somebody to take me up under, like put me out as their product, turn me out in the corner.
But you have to not. But you have to not be ready for it. You have to. You have to know. You have to acknowledge that. You have to already acknowledge that if something were to happen, you know that you wouldn't be doing anything in the tough things that needs to get done.
Yep.
You understand? You have to already know that because he already did.
They want to look cool in those videos, man.
You can lie
And-
to the
and-
people, but you can't lie to yourself.
I can lie to whoever I want. You don't tell me
Exactly.
that.
But
You're
you
not my
can't lie
boss.
to yourself. You lie to yourself. You just sit there in your own mirror like, I do look
He
good.
does. He does. He looks in the mirror and he goes, "Man, I look younger than my brother every single day."
That's a fucking fact, Clint. I mean, that's don't be ridiculous.
I got
You
the
see those
best blue
fucking
eyes
eyes?
ever. I got the
here we
best
go.
blue.
You see those fucking eyes?
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
yo.
Oh, yeah.
Let's
Oh,
make
yeah.
sure we circle back to that constantly.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the shit show coming out of retirement, Mr. Tom Brady?
The shit show.
Most overrated
man.
player in sports
Where are you
history.
from?
Excuse me?
Where are you at right now?
I don't think it says Boston Patriots. I don't think it says Massachusetts Patriots.
Where are
So
you
then,
from?
I'm in Mass. I'm in Mass, just outside of Boston.
You have no choice, bruh.
What do you mean I have no choice, brah? Of course I have a fucking choice. I fucking hate
Come on, bruh.
brah. Fucking call me brah.
I'm not your bruh.
No, not your bro. Watch it with that fucking word, okay?
I'm not your bruh. If you can
I
tell
don't-
me where that's from.
I don't know, man. I just
I'm not your bruh.
Fuck.
I'm gonna keep that there. Because
It's not "Don't Be a Menace," right?
No. It's not. It's like a sketch comedy. I can't remember what the fuck it is.
Oh, you're gonna love it. I'll say it at the end though.
Whatever.
You know?
But, so what do you think? What do you think? Let's start off with that cuck that paid $500,000 for the last ball Tom Brady ever played with. Which, you know,
how much did he pay?
$500,000, $500,000.
Damn,
Wow, that's fucked up.
that shit's about.
It's
to drop.
hilarious.
I mean,
I
it's,
love
it's, it's gonna be worth something, but it's not gonna be
It's
worth no
not.
500,000.
It's not anymore. It's not. Maybe like a couple $1,000s.
Here's the first
That's-
retirement.
You know what I mean? Like it was. That
motherfucker
doesn't
just-
even count. That's not. It didn't even last as long as fucking Brett Favre retirements.
He said during these 2 months, I've gone through a lot and noticed.
Yeah. Yes, it's like my time for being in the stands spectating. Will come, but it's not now.
How
Did he
he,
just-
he must have
It's like
He
he
must
wanted
have-
more.
he
It's
must
like
have
he
got
was
a he must have got a giant bag to come back and
He-
fucking
No.
play
He-
again.
He's not worried about the money, no.
No.
No,
It's a Tom
but I'm
Brady
saying why
literally
else would he
gets
come
mad
back? Like, what the
retire.
fuck?
He didn't retire with another ring.
He's coming back, so like nobody can ever like argue overall number. Like you play for a bajillion fucking seasons, and nobody's going to come near your fucking numbers, and that's what he wants. Like he wants people like he wants to be considered the GOAT, bar none, regardless. I mean, that's never going to fucking happen with me because, again, he is by far the most fucking overrated player in sports history, and nobody's even remotely fucking close, but yeah, like that's why he's coming back.
Have though over time in football.
For a quarterback, are we talking talent? Or are we talking about number? Aaron Rodgers has been better than Tom Brady. Period. As an individual, Aaron Rodgers has been better. Currently, Aaron Rodgers is better. Patty Mahomes is a better quarterback than Tom Brady currently. No doubt. That can't be debated. Russell Wilson is better. Joe Montana was better. Peyton Manning was better. If we're talking about just individual, like these quarterbacks were better for sure. I would take Phillip Rivers over Tom Brady 100% of the time. And if you want to talk about like athletic prowess, Mike Vick makes Tom Brady look like some fucking weird like quadriplegic.
All right.
Like,
you're insane, first of all. Second off,
I mean,
Mike Vick is probably the only person that made sense in that conversation. And that's just because this guy's gifted more than like anything. More than anybody I've ever seen. And watching him play was like watching a video game or something like that.
Yo, was that the dude
Rodgers has better numbers than Brady.
Who? Rodgers?
Yeah, has better numbers than Brady. How does he not make sense?
Ring? That guy.
See, this is the bullshit. Like, okay, so by no.
Why do we play?
Fine. Then Doug Williams is a better quarterback than Dan Marino. There you go.
Close to it.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
I'm joking.
Come on, man.
I'm joking. No, he knows when it. Listen, rings don't matter when it comes to good. When it comes to the best, rings matter.
What?
All right. So it's certain people, it's certain conversations. Like we can all get into the Hall of Fame, but let's be realistic here. That's what happens when you start getting into the category of Tom Brady. Now we have to start talking about. We're all in the Hall. Good job, guys.
So are you telling me
not in the top 10?
Are you telling me that if somebody were to play on the absolute fucking shittiest team, but were by far the most talented fucking position player in their position, that they wouldn't be the greatest because they don't fucking have rings? Are you telling me that? That's your argument? That's what it sounds like to me.
What, rings?
Yeah, you're saying they need rings. So what if? So is Barry Sanders on the discussion for GOATs?
Yeah, he is. But this is why. Walter Payton is better.
Walter Payton is better than Barry Sanders?
Walter Payton Award, bro.
Fine. Jim Brown. Jim Brown's not as good as Walter Payton. And Walter Payton's award is the Man of the Year award. It has nothing to do with like
in that year, bro.
No, it's about like being good in your fucking community. It's like that's got nothing to do with like.
Can I interrupt this? I'm gonna take it to Clint. What you think, Clint?
To me, I don't know, man. It's I think so. I think Brady has his talents. He's good. Because you can't get that many rings and not be at least somewhat decent. However, he always had talented players playing around him and a stacked team. And so, therefore, it's hard to compare him to people that were less fortunate.
And the refs. Also that. Also the refs. Also that.
A stacked team? Does anybody remember 4 wide receivers?
Yeah.
From the first 3 years, he won the first 3 rings.
Yes.
I was going to say, he's off the
yeah, I mean, that's not fair. I mean, I live,
Max,
you die in shit football.
4 wide receivers Tom Brady had?
Didn't he have like the serial killer playing in his team?
Well, he had the player that did the same thing that fucking Henry Ruggs did, where he committed vehicular manslaughter. That was Dante Stallworth. So, yeah, that's one.
But didn't he play with Aaron Hernandez at some point?
Aaron Hernandez was a tight end with Gronk. They came out of the same draft class.
Yeah, but that wasn't.
That was 06, 07-ish.
I don't know jack shit about football. I'll let y'all fucking, you know.
I mean, Troy Brown was there like the entire fucking time. Randy Moss.
Okay.
Right? Randy Moss, he's not. He's nothing, right?
No, Randy Moss is one of my favorite players of all time.
I mean, the Pats had fucking Corey Dillon, too.
Corey Dillon was dope.
Yeah.
I can't lie. But listen, I guess that's a discussion that we'll have to, take.
Never mind. All right.
No, not never mind, but we got to get ready to,
wrap things up here.
Wrap things up and everything.
Yeah.
So
I do like that on my screen it says beta underneath your picture, Mel. I do like that.
fucking
All right, so anything you want to close up with there, Mr. Clint? Something you want to throw your last word into?
No, just thanks. Appreciate anybody who stopped in, listened to this. I hope that you all enjoyed the content. Hope to have many future things and keep the ideas coming.
Max?
Man, I know ain't gonna be a lot of people watching us, but the 3-4 man. Yeah, I promise to bring in the heat.
Yeah.
Next time I'm gonna have a beer, man. So I'm gonna be a little bit more hyped up, man. What you think, Mel?
I think this is going to be something iconic. I think eventually people are going to see the greatness in this, and I cannot wait to make you guys look like shitheads every single week.
Next time I won't have my daughter
debatable kills on you guys. I'm gonna literally Pete Davis you guys, bro.
Whoa.
Looking forward to those nudes, Mel. I appreciate that, man. Thank you so much. I just want to, again, to kind of ride on the coattails there. I do want to thank everybody that's checking us out nice and early, and anybody that swings back through, providing Mel is correct, and why wouldn't he be, about the greatness, about whatever kind of chaos we're going to spew on here. If you guys came back through to see where we all started from our humble beginnings to our bazillion fucking views, under Max's fearless leadership over there with his great editing skills. I definitely appreciate y'all checking us out.
I'm over here telling my daughter to get the hell out of the camera here. She just keeps on getting in. I guess you don't get it until I don't lose it and whoop up. And I can see some.
Don't show the Spanish side all the way.
I can't believe how big she is.
Also, one last thing, guys. As far as I'm not your bruh. Zoolander, man.
Oh yeah, fuck, holy shit.
Yeah. All right.
Come on, man.
All right, guys. See you on the next one.
Somebody heard that in the very beginning.
Yeah. But till next time, guys.
Later.
Yep.
Take it easy.